Welcome back, YouTube. General Soul back with Lunar Eternal Blue Remastered. Now that we have returned the White Dragon Aura to Null, we've been informed to head south to try and get the Blue Dragon. So, shut up, Ruby. Yeah, most important thing for her is snacks. She doesn't actually give a fuck about our mission, but if you head down this way, there's this town right here. And this is a town of martial artists. This is not where this tournament that Loon wanted us to come to is. But we basically, if we were to go to where the tournament is being held, we're being told that they are not allowing spectators and you need an invitation to get in there. So we need to come to this town to get the invitation. A lot of the people here, a lot of the martial artists here, you can just tell like their martial arts are horrible. And I really do wonder how much of this translation is working designs trying to be funny and how much of it is legitimately what was said, because some of these are just so stupid. Like they have the bunny karate, which is basically just girls in bunny outfits. There's one where their martial art is wind karate, where they just run away. There was another one of armadillo karate, where they just wear massive suits of armor and roll into a ball. And it's just like, yeah, you guys aren't going to win. Anyway, this is weapon and armor shop. Guy on the left is weapons, guy on the right is armor. So we're going to buy a new sword for Hero and a new mace for Ronfar. Nothing new for Lamina or Jean right now. So we're going to get the samurai sword. Getting the samurai sword for Hero is going to lower his speed a little bit. Will raise his agility and will raise his attack power. So I think it's a decent trade-off. And yeah, that's a pretty good jump in power there for Ronfar. So let's sell our old gear, and then we'll get some new gear. There won't be any gear for Jean for you to buy, but she's going to get some new gear here pretty soon anyway. And let's see, I'm going to keep those just for right now. Alright, so here is our armor shop. We're going to get this shield for Hero. Basically, we don't need to really buy anything for Lamina right now, other than I think the robe is for her. There's nothing for Jean, and anything else for Lamina she already has or has better, so don't worry about Lamina or Jean. We're mostly kitting out Ronfar and Hero. You have a choice right now if you want to take the golden lid off of Lamina. The main reason I'm keeping it on is because of the increase to her agility. All of her stats go up, but she's starting to get some arm pieces that give higher defense. So it's your choice. Do you want to sacrifice a boost to all stats to increase her defense, or do you want to sacrifice some defense for a boost to all other stats? Your call. Anyway, we're going to sell our excess gear. There are a few chests that we can pick up in this town, and in fact, I forgot one that I remember here after we get out of this place that we'll go get. And I did not mean to talk to the shopkeeper again or go down those stairs. But if we go back towards the entrance and to the left, there's a chest hidden here that has a starlight. Alright, so we'll look around and talk to everyone. Here's an item shop that has some great items. We can buy a protection ring, warrior crest, or power crest. I'm going to buy 3 warrior crests. We already have 1. I want to buy 2. Because what will happen is if you put 2 warrior crests on the same party member, it's not just going to double, it's going to triple the damage that they do, the attack power. It raises your attack power by 10 for 1. But if you equip 2, it's 30 total. So I'm going to equip 2 of those crests on Hero and 2 on Jean to really boost their power. The Shiro crest we're going to keep on Lamina, and Ronfar, we'll give him the 1 extra Shiro crest, but we'll see what we can give him afterwards. Just talk to, if you don't want to talk to everybody, there is a dojo at the very top center. That is where you want to go to move along the story. You can probably see the chest right here between the 2 buildings. That's a protect ring. And then just talking to some more people. After you talk to everyone who took lessons from Mr. Satan, come upstairs for a chest here with some blue pajamas that we can sell. If you do not get the reference of Mr. Satan, we cannot be friends. Kind of glad I went around the wall, otherwise I would have forgotten about these two chests on the side. This one has a life jewel, and the other side I believe is a herb. Alright, so this is the place you want to go to move the story along. Once he tells you to go into the main dojo, you immediately can tell that this place is more important than the others because of how big this place is. As soon as you walk in, we have this scene. Basically, the master challenge of this dojo challenged Loon to the tournament because he was Loon's master, and Loon has shown them his true colors, and he wants to try and set Loon on the right path, but no one here is strong enough to defeat Loon. So we're going to have Jean convince this man to let her take on Loon, to which he tells her she must learn how to use the blue dragon fist instead of shadow dragon fist. And I'm kind of spoiling it here, but we basically find out that it's the same art, it's just how you're using it. It's kind of like the Jedi and the Sith. It's exactly the same, but one is good, one is evil. But talking to the master of this dojo a couple of times so that we'll get Jean a new gear. And it's going to completely change the way she fights. And we'll go over that after the change.
Once, I tried to bury the past, but it would not be buried. Instead, it would haunt me. And so it has come to this. I will deny it no more. From here on, I must embrace the part of myself which I once feared and despised. I decided I'm finished running away, once and for all.
So Jean is no longer a dancer. She is no longer a long-range combatant. She is now a fighter that fights in the front row. She gets new gear. With this change, she gets a third regular attack. So I'm looking to equip. Mostly, you want to have Hero, Ronfar, and Jean set up for what's coming. Jean not only now does she no longer use fans and strike from the back row or long range by throwing the fan. She gains a couple of new skills as well. So we need to rearrange our party. You may have noticed that my party is arranged differently. I arranged it this way on purpose whenever I was making my way back to the White Dragon Cave and for the battle with Leo, and I just never fixed it until now. I almost forgot to show you the new skills that I remembered. She now has Blue Dragon Palm. This is her pose sword. She also has Doppeldance. Doppeldance, she creates a clone of herself that lasts for 3 turns, and at the end of each turn, it will attack a random enemy. Both of those skills are great for bosses. But we are now done with this town. I'm going to sell Jean's old gear because she's never going to use that stuff again. She will never re-equip her old gear. She will never use her fan again. She is now a front row fighter. Alright, get back on the dragon ship Destiny. Remember this cave for later, but come down here, this is where the tournament is happening. Come inside, talk to the guard at the door, and since we got our invitation from the master of the Blue Dragon Fist, they will now allow us to enter. We can talk to everyone if we want. If you just want to get started with the story and move that along, there you will see the fighting arena in the center of this area, and there's a guy on the right side that looks just like this guard at the door. Talk to him, and you will start your battle for the tournament. Yeah, these are basically our opponents for the tournament. We will only face the ones on the right side. The ones on the left side apparently get beat. But the two buildings on the northwest and east side have children that have been kidnapped by the Shadow Dragon cult, giving us more motivation to take down Loon. Okay, this is the guy you want to talk to move the story along. It will be decided automatically. You do not pick. The game will just decide that your party for this tournament is going to be Hero, Jean, and Ronfar. Lucia and Lamina and I believe even Ruby are just going to sit out and watch. So we won't even have Ruby to do her little bit of damage that she does randomly at the end of each round. It is just going to clearly be Hero, Jean, and Ronfar. At this point, my brother called me while I was recording, so if some of the dialogue goes quickly or slowly, it's because I'm talking to my brother and I'm not really paying attention to what's going on. So that's why you may see some things go by very quickly, some things go very slowly. I'm talking to my brother. Okay, so there will be 3 fights in the tournament, and they will all play out the exact same way. They will just be a little bit more difficult. Use the post sword, run far, just attack. And Jean, have her use Doppel Dance first round, and then the second round have her use Blue Dragon Palm. And we will just take out each enemy one by one. So these enemies, the ones that are kind of like bowing their heads, they will walk up to you and do a hard hit like this. The ones that doesn't just will do a hard normal hit. So that is Doppel Dance right there. So you do not control who the doppelganger goes after. So, but you do get to control. Now they are immune. All enemies in this tournament are immune to all of Jean's status conditions. So don't even bother. Just do Blue Dragon Palm. And eventually, these enemies will go down. Okay, at the end of each fight, you do get an opportunity to go heal at the statue. Take that opportunity. We get a little story bit right here that just kind of show how the Shadow Dragon occult fight. They have defeated their opponents, and they're still just going to beat the shit out of them and try and kill them. Once you have healed up at the statue, go back and talk to the guy at the stage to move on to the second battle. The second battle will be a little bit harder than the first, but for the most part is the same. So we're as ready as we ever will be. It's going to be the same three fighting, so Jean, Ronfar, and Hero. Big difference between the Wolf Guard and the previous enemies is that they have the ability to poison you with their regular attacks, so be ready for that. Otherwise, same strategy. Doppel Dance, Post, Sword, Blue Dragon Palm, attack with Ronfar, heal as needed.
Dodge this!
Blue Dragon Pull!
Dodge this!
Blue Dragon Pull!
Dodge this!
So once again, at the end of the fight, you do get an opportunity to go heal. I do suggest you go take that opportunity at the statue, come back and talk to him for the final round of the tournament, where you will face the Shadow Dragon cult. You're not Loon yet, just his cult members. This will be the hardest fight of the tournament because these guys are in a different league than the rest of the tournament fighters. So our opponents are similar to the assassins we've fought before, but they are stronger. So again, if they are glowing, they're going to do a very hard-hitting attack. I decided to do Satan Litany on Ronfar to help with the healing a little bit. But again, Doppel Dance, Blue Dragon Palm, Post Sword. If you see one glowing, try to take it out. Otherwise, they will do 3 hits instead of 2. If they are glowing, it's going to be a pretty hard hit attack. And Jean is getting gangbanged right there, so we need to stop that. Alright, so Saint Litany, Ronfar. And I'm probably going to need to heal here pretty soon. Okay, so we got one glowing, and unfortunately isn't the one that we focused on before, so that is not good. But I want to take him down as quickly as possible if we can. It will take you a couple of turns to kill one enemy. And if they keep going for Jean, she might go down. Don't hit Jean. Okay. Now, Ronfar has a little bit more defense than Jean, so that's good. Yeah, he's going to survive. Okay, good. He didn't go for Jean. We can handle this. So... okay, Doppel Dance killed that one. Now this one is glowing, so we need to take him out. Ronfar, we're going to have healed Jean, and hopefully Jean does not get killed before Ronfar gets to her. Hopefully this one is one that we've already done damage to. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. We didn't kill it. But we got to heal first. Okay, I don't care who you go for. We good. We are good. Okay, you're going for hero. All right. And I think we've done damage to both of these already, so we could finish this round or the next.
Blue Dragon Pull!
Dodge this!
Blue Dragon Pull!
All right, we have won the tournament. So now all that's left is taking care of Loon. Before you talk to Loon, go to the statue and heal. Just like with Leo, this will be a one-on-one fight. Jean versus Loon. So you'll also want to set Jean up a little bit. So let's heal first so that I don't forget to do that. And take Hero's heal ring off and give it to Jean. That way she has double the heals. That will help her out immensely in this fight. Otherwise, if you've got the two warrior crests on for more damage, then this should be pretty easy.
I knew you would win, Jean. You are still the finest I have ever produced.
Silence, Lun! It's time for you to make good on your promise and fight me!
Ah, Jean. The martial arts are nothing more than an efficient way to terminate opposers. It's only natural for those who have achieved true mastery to arrive at the Shadow Dragon Fist. All humans are constantly searching for more power. Do you know why, Jean? Because power lets you hurt, defeat, and rule over others. Which is exactly why you're here. To defeat me using the techniques you once abandoned and stain your fists in my blood.
You're wrong, Lun. Your worm-infested heart hides the truth from your eyes. Power exists so we can live alongside others and create a better future. And I'll pave the way for that future myself. With my own strength, not anyone else's.
Alright, at this point I'm done with my phone call with my brother. But for the first time, for the last time, Jean versus Loon. First one to die loses. So again, Doppel Dance, and then Blue Dragon Palm. When he is like this is his most hard-hitting move. He will come up and just jump up and kick you. When he is like this, he is going to come. he teleport to you and hit you for fairly weak damage 2 or 3 times. I think it's 2. Yeah. Nothing we can't handle. Alright. Now, at this point, you may consider if you need to do Doppel Dance again, getting that ready, because this move, well, no, not this move. This is his hardest hitting move. So he sends out like a blue dragon wave. This one, you might want to use this opportunity to redo your doppelganger Doppel Dance, because he is going to heal himself. I did not take that opportunity to bring back the doppelganger, so I'm going to waste a turn here. Now he's just going to cycle through those attacks at random. So just be ready for anything. And if Jean gets to under 100 HP, especially if you see that he's about to do that Dragon Fist attack, use an item to heal Jean. Otherwise, you should out-heal all the damage he does with the 2 heal rings, and he'll eventually go down.
Not bad.
Alright, and we have defeated Lunar, and like all good JRPGs, the bad guy has learned his lesson and has sworn to learn the ways of the light. We will get the blue dragon aura here at this fight, which will also give us the trophy for defeating Lunar. I am going to end the video here. Remember to put your heal ring back on the hero and then give Jean whatever ring you want. If you're enjoying the walkthrough, drop a like. Feel free to subscribe for more. And next video, we will explore the Blue Dragon Cave. See you guys then.